Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Heri Susanto. My name is 265.11.0087. Text 1. Although photography was first made published in 1839, the theory behind the principles of the medium begins with Aristotle's description of how light waves behave when projected through a small aperture. This is fundamentally the description of a lenser or camera's aperture operates when it projects an image onto the film at the back of a camera. In the Middle Ages, Alhazen and Francis Bacon extended the principles to include a large, darkened room with a small opening in a wall. In the 15th to 18th centuries, this camera obscura, as it came to be called, was produced in jazz and made convenient for artists to use in tracing, scenic design, and architectural perspective. What is the main idea? The main idea is the theory behind the principles of the medium began with Aristotle's description of how light waves behave when projected through a small aperture. Text 2. Studies indicate that human beings use two kinds of memory, long-term and short-term. When we use short-term memory, we retain information for a very brief period of time. For example, we use short-term memory when we look up a phone number and remember it only long enough to dial. When we use long-term memory, we retain for information for a considerable length of time. A young kid, if for example, my memories a poem and remember it for the next 20 years. What is the topic? The topic is the topic is human being memory, located in the kalimat pertama, in the first sentence. Studies indicate that human beings use two kinds of memory, long-term and short-term. Text 3. Parents send their children to school with the best of intention, believing that formal education is what kids need to become productive, happy adults. Many parents do have qualms about how well schools are performing, but the conventional wisdom is that these issues can be resolved with more money, better teachers, more challenging curricula, or more rigorous tests. But what if the real problem is school itself? The unfortunate fact is that one of our most cherished institutions is by its very nature, failing our children and our society. Children are required to be in school where their freedom is greatly restricted, for more than most adults would tolerate in their workspace. In recent decades, we have been compelling them to spend ever more ever more time in this kind of setting, and there is strong evidence that this is causing psychological damage to many of them. And as scientists have investigated how children naturally learn, they have realized that kids do so much deeply and fully, and with greatest enthusiasm in conditions that are almost opposite to those of school. What is the topic of the text above? The topic text above is nah karena di sini ada keyword many parents do have come above how well school are performing, but the conventional wisdom is that these issues can be resolved with more money, better teacher, more challenging curricula, or more rigorous tests. Nah, ini menjelaskan tentang banyak orang tua yang cemas seberapa bagus kinerja sekolah. Nah, sedangkan pada paragraf kedua ini menjelaskan tentang batasan terhadap kebebasan anak dan hasil penelitian tentang cara belajar yang efektif. Jadi di sini dapat disimpulkan bahwa keseluruhan teks membahas tentang keraguan mengenai keefektifan sistem sekolah. Berarti absence of a research-based school system. Sekian dari saya. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.